It is March, ladies and gentlemen, so it's time to let the madness begin. So today on Table or Trash, we're actually not cooking. Well,
no, not cooking. Somebody else is cooking.
Somebody else is hopefully about to be cooking up on these brackets, and I hope it's my Auburn Tigers. Well, and also Nick's Auburn Tigers. Yeah. That's who we hope is going to be cooking. But today on Table or Trash, we're going to be letting AI fill out a bracket. So we're going to see, is the computer actually smart, and maybe help us make a perfect bracket.
Yeah.
And we could just retire.
Yeah, you'll never see another video.
Never see another video because we would just do this every year. So stay tuned. Let's see what AI gives us for the first round.
So we're going to go through each region and see what it gives us.
Let's see. And we're starting in the South region, actually.
Starting in the South region.
With the overall #1 seeded Auburn Tigers. So just wanted to...
War Eagle.
Yeah, War Eagle. Just wanted to reiterate that. So Bruce, if you see this, call us.
All right. You want to read them off? I'll tell you who wins.
Okay, so we're not, by the way, we're not doing play-in tournament games. So Auburn is going to be facing either Alabama State or, what is it, St. Francis? Something. Yeah, whatever. I kind of hope it's Alabama State, you know. I mean, they're home. But anyway, so who wins it out of that
All right,
matchup?
so we've got Auburn.
Winning?
Yep, Auburn winning.
Sweet.
#1.
No upset. Louisville versus Creighton?
Creighton, baby.
Really? Okay, I think that's going to be the winner as well. Okay. Michigan versus UC San Diego. I didn't even know that was a school.
Me either, Michigan.
Okay. Let's see. A&M and Yale.
Ugh, Yale.
I can't stand either one of those teams.
It's Texas A&M, but
okay.
I don't like either one of them.
Yeah, and not just because Yale. Well, yeah, I don't like Yale because of last year. Okay, so Ole Miss, San Diego State, or North Carolina?
We have the 11th seed pulls off the upset.
Are you serious?
Serious.
Okay, wow. So either San Diego State or North Carolina, but that 11 seed. Okay, Iowa State, Lipscomb.
Iowa State, Lipscomb.
Where is
Iowa
Lipscomb?
State.
Iowa
Lipscomb
State.
is in Nashville.
Is it really?
It's in Nashville.
Get out. Yeah. Okay. All right. Marquette versus Rick Pitino's son's team, New Mexico. I like Rick Pitino a lot.
Marquette.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, me personally, I think New Mexico might actually win that one.
They could go either way.
They really could.
I mean, yeah.
Who knows? Yeah. Michigan State, Bryant.
Michigan State.
Alrighty. Spartans, the one and only Tom Izzo. Love him.
All right. Go to the next round.
All right. So now this is the round of 32. We're going to see what good old AI gives us here. While Nick is pulling that up, or do you already have it up?
Yeah, this because we're still in the South region.
Okay. Well, then I'll wait until we go to another region because I'm going to tell you guys something. Nick and I think it's a really good idea. Let us know in the comments below. And while you're typing out a comment of how amazing this video is, why don't you go ahead and subscribe, subscribe, share, follow us on Instagram and TikTok. Yeah, ding, ding, whatever.
Somewhere.
Yeah.
All the things.
Do it.
All right. We're up and running for
round of 32.
Round of 32.
Okay.
All right. #1.
Mm-hmm.
Auburn.
Oh, let's go. Made it to the Sweet 16. I hope this is accurate so far.
All right. We got Michigan versus Texas A&M.
Okay.
Texas A&M.
I kind of want Michigan to win that.
I don't want Auburn to play Texas A&M again.
I don't either. I think we could win it though, but it's a rough matchup. Okay. That 11 seed, San Diego State, North Carolina, or Iowa State?
Iowa State.
Okay. So now we're at the Sweet 16.
Yep, Sweet 16. We have Auburn versus Texas A&M.
Mm-hmm.
And they're winning this time.
Let's go, baby. I really hope this is accurate right now. War Eagle, baby. Take that, A&M.
And then we have Iowa State versus Michigan State.
Who wins the right to keep state in their name?
Michigan State.
Oh, okay. Let's go, Tommy boy. All right.
I don't want to play Iowa State again either.
I don't either, but don't they have a guy injured?
Oh, I don't know.
I think they have a guy injured. They think they have a guy. I was reading some things, or maybe been Louisville or something. I don't know. I may be way off. Okay.
All right.
So we're in the Elite Eight now.
We are in the Elite Eight.
So now we're about to see who goes to the Final Four. Or are we swapping regions?
We are swapping regions.
Okay. So
actually, no. You know what? We're not. We're gonna see who goes to the Final Four now.
Okay. Okay. So Auburn or Michigan State, we're about to find out. You know, I mean, listen. If a team makes it to the Elite Eight, I think that warrants is a pretty solid year. Obviously, everybody wants to win the championship, but let's see. Is it the Spartans or the Tigers? I'm shaking like this is real. I don't know why. This is just what AI thinks. So far, this bracket is a huge table for us as Auburn fans. Comment below also comment below your national champion, though. Please do.
All right. So, Elite Eight pick.
Mm-hmm.
Auburn versus Michigan State.
Mm-hmm.
Auburn.
Come on, baby. I love AI. Alrighty, that's a table pick right there, buddy.
A table.
Table.
Okay.
All right, so that's it for the South region. So AI has the Auburn Tigers winning out of the South region and making it to their second Final Four in 6 years. It's pretty solid.
All right.
What region are we going to next? I know you're about to work on that, but
Yeah.
to the East region?
We were going to go to the West.
West region. Cool, I like it. All right, so while Nick's doing that, I want to pitch to you guys this and comment below if you think this would be a fun video. So Nick and I have an idea of each of us making our own brackets and filming us do that, obviously within the next few days before March Madness starts, and releasing a video at the end when once the championship game has been played, and us determining a punishment, and whoever picks the most correct games wins, and whoever loses between the two of us would have to do a punishment. So that would be another video we have talked about making and filming the punishment and stuff. So comment below if that's a video you would enjoy watching. Nick and I film our picks, and then at the end we reveal who had the most games picked, and then recording whatever punishment we decide. So comment below if you think that'd be a fun video and if you would watch that. Also, if you have any ideas for punishments, comment that below. But keep in mind, we do have a pretty busy life, so nothing too crazy. But all right, are we ready?
I'm kind of nervous because I didn't even listen to a word you just said. So
you'll find out later, buddy boy, when you're editing.
Okay, we're down to the West region.
All right, let's do this. So we're starting with Florida and Norfolk State. State, not steak.
Well, I think Florida's the #1 team in the country right now. The way that they're playing,
I agree. It's incredible.
Is incredible.
But that's then also they're on such a huge winning streak, and that's also then. Do they slip up?
And the 16th seed, according to AI, has only won once in tournament history.
Yeah, wasn't it pretty recent too? Though?
I think it was Purdue.
Yeah, I was gonna say, wasn't it Purdue a few years ago? Yeah.
Okay.
Real quick,
So
Norfolk State. Hold on a second. On Norfolk State, do you think they have to wear certain helmets and stuff like a Viking-ish? I don't know. I think of Vikings when I think of Norfolk.
Absolutely.
That would be incredible. Okay, anyways, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
All
You
right.
fail a test, you have to be put out on a boat into a lake.
Yeah, sure. So Florida
Wins.
that game probably easily.
Shocker. Well, I mean, their basketball manager's probably out there by the second half.
We got UConn and Oklahoma.
Mm-hmm.
Good old UConn.
Really?
Yeah.
I think Oklahoma's going to win that.
Memphis State versus Colorado State.
Okay.
Memphis. But Colorado State has been playing some really good basketball.
They have. Memphis, though, they had a guy, I think it was PJ Haggerty, dropped 40 points in one of their tournament games. Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, that's a table kind of day right there. All right. Maryland and Grand Canyon.
Grand Canyon. It is Maryland.
Okay.
Grand Canyon. They
It's been
always
solid.
make it.
They
They
do
always
well.
make it.
Well, I was about to say, didn't they play Bama last year?
Yeah, I think so.
All right. Missouri and Drake.
Missouri.
Missouri's a pretty good team, though, too. And I'll be honest, I think Missouri is a better team than they get credit for. They've kind of flown under the radar. And the
they're in
SEC's
the
ridiculous.
SEC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Missouri, I think, is a very good team. Texas Tech versus UNC. What is it? I don't even know the full.
Wilmington.
Okay. Wilmington.
Texas Tech.
Good.
All right. Kansas versus Arkansas. We've got Kansas.
Isn't that a rivalry game? Weren't they rivals in the Big 12?
Oh,
All right.
sure.
Yeah, let's go with it.
St. John's versus Omaha.
St. John's. Yeah. Rick Pitino.
Which I really like.
I love Rick
I think
Pitino.
that's going to be a fun one.
Oh, Rick Pitino is incredible. Okay.
All right.
Now,
Round of 32 picks. Who do you think would pick?
I'm assuming Florida.
Florida.
I have a feeling that's going to be AI's Final Four pick for the West region here.
I could see that.
I mean, they're a good team. I don't think that's out of the realm of possibility, obviously.
Memphis or Maryland?
Who do I think?
Yeah.
I think Memphis.
Maryland.
All right. I haven't watched much Maryland, but I have watched a little bit of Memphis. They're a solid team. But I mean, they live and die by the three, though. That's their issue.
Missouri versus Texas Tech is Texas Tech.
Really? I kind of feel like AI is just picking the higher seed.
Kansas and St. John's. St. John's.
Also, the Kansas and UConn fall off this year was real.
It was something else.
Yeah, that was wild. All right.
All right.
This is Sweet 16. Excuse me. We're in the Sweet 16.
We have Florida or Maryland.
Florida.
Florida.
Okay, no, shocker.
Shocker, real shocker. Texas Tech versus St. John's.
St. John's.
Texas Tech.
Okay, Texas Tech is a really good team too.
So that's not picking the highest seed.
Not always. Yeah, that's true. Which, I mean, I guess it's called an upset because it's not expected. So, like, to be fair, like, you really can't judge an upset. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So, is that the elite? Are we in the Elite Eight?
Yeah, we're in the Elite Eight, so we need to pick the Final Four for the West.
All right.
Let's see. Florida's a really good team. Very good team. They, honestly, to me, just look like they get stronger and better as they play.
Okay. So, Elite Eight, Florida versus Texas Tech.
Who's winning?
Florida.
Okay, Gators over the Red Raiders.
Oh, boy.
So, Auburn right now, according to AI, is facing Florida in the Final Four. Could this be a revenge game? You know, they beat us by 9.
They did.
At home.
But we were coming back slowly.
We just ran out of time.
Well,
here's the thing.
we got behind.
We
then
got way
then we
behind.
ran out of time.
Here's what I will say about Auburn. I've watched every game, sometimes multiple times. If they make it to the Final Four, their offense is clicking again. Right now, I think a lot of people are doubting Auburn, rightfully so, because of the last 2 weeks. But I also don't think we can throw away the entire season either, and our losses have not been against bad teams. So if Auburn was to make it to the Final Four, I'm not necessarily expecting Florida just to run through Auburn. I think Auburn then has kind of found their groove again offensively, and I think that could be a very good game. But at the same time, Florida's just run through the SEC tournament fairly easily. So who knows what could happen. But if we make it to the Final Four, obviously I want to win a championship. But pretty decent year. Which side are we going to now? East?
We're going to East.
All right, the East. Let's see. Will Duke be Cooper flagless, or will he be back? They're saying he's going to be back.
One.
I try really hard. I right now am fulfilling my dream of getting to talk about sports on camera, so I'm loving this.
This is what you've dreamt of.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right. East side, what you got for me? AI.
Let's see. Duke, or I don't even know who the other one is, just doing an abbreviation, so I have no idea who those two teams are.
Well, Duke and somebody, and it picked Duke.
Okay, that's all that matters now.
And then we've got Mississippi State versus Baylor.
Mm-hmm.
It picked Baylor.
All right. Okay. Mississippi State is weird to me. They don't look that good every time I watch them, but they won like 20-plus games.
And they're playing the SEC.
Yeah, I mean, so it's not... Yeah, I mean, they're good wins.
Oregon versus Liberty. We've got Oregon.
Yep.
Good old Arizona.
Come on, there we go. Arizona's a pretty good team, too.
BYU versus VCU. Who do you got there?
Who's winning the abbreviation bowl?
Well, according to AI, this is a classic 11 seed upset pick.
VCU.
VCU.
What does VCU stand for? Like Vancouver Collegiate University.
Next
It's VCU. All right, Wisconsin versus Montana.
Wisconsin
versus Montana. I feel like I don't need to say that. Okay, Wisconsin versus Montana.
All right. St. Mary's versus Vanderbilt.
Okay. Vandy?
Yeah, Vandy.
Is that who it picked?
Is.
Yeah,
It
so
is
it's
Vandy.
technically an upset by like Vandy. I think Vandy's
Yeah.
a really good team actually.
Alabama versus Robert Morris.
Robert Morris.
I wish. Alabama should win this easily, is what it says.
They should. I mean, they should. They're good. They're a decent team.
All right. Round 32.
Duke and Baylor.
Duke and Baylor. Duke.
Yeah. Baylor also has fallen off the last 2 years. They haven't been
They
that
have.
great. Yeah. Oregon and is it Arizona?
Yes, Arizona.
That's who it picked is Arizona.
Yep, Arizona.
Okay. You know Auburn plays Arizona this next season.
Oh yeah, I did.
That's pretty cool.
I saw that.
Yeah, we should do that. We should fly out.
Sure. VCU versus Wisconsin.
VCU?
Wisconsin.
Okay. Boy, I will tell you this right now. There's not been a Cinderella team. Midnight has come early for a lot of teams.
It has.
Yeah, okay.
All right, so Vanderbilt versus Bama.
Anchor down, baby. Anchor down. What does AI say?
You know, they beat them at football.
They did.
They did. But not basketball this year.
That's a trash pick. That's a trash. Okay.
Alabama. All right, we're down to Sweet 16 picks.
Okay. Who's going to be driving on to the Elite Eight? Get it like Sweet 16 driving on.
Hilarious. All right, you got Duke versus Arizona. Duke.
Arizona, I think, might be able to win that. Though.
Arizona, they've got some tall players.
That's what I was about to say. They've got some big,
boys.
and especially if Cooper Flag's not at 100%, that could be where Arizona kind of exposes Duke a little bit.
But not according to AI.
Nope.
All right, and we have Wisconsin versus Alabama.
Come on, Badgers.
Survey says
Come
Bama.
on. All right. Who makes it to the Final Four, Duke or Alabama? I can't believe I'm about to say this, but I really hope Duke wins this game.
Duke.
Come on. I
wins.
freaking love AI, man. That's a table pick.
Table.
Table.
All right. So that is it for
The
East region.
So now we're going to the Midwest.
Midwest. All right, give me a second.
Yep. Midwest. I feel like AI is actually making a solid bracket. I'm interested to see how this bracket does. Nick, I'm also filling out the same bracket, so like we could both submit them, and if they both were perfect, would that be each of us getting $1 million?
I guess so.
I like it. So right now in the Final Four, it's the 3-1 seeds. We're about to find out in the Midwest. Although I do think Tennessee could probably beat Houston, and that would be a 2 seed. But as of now, it is all 3-1 seeds making it to the Final Four. Which I just realized, if Alabama was to have beaten Duke and Tennessee was to make it to the Final Four, that would be the SEC semifinal tournament.
Oh,
for the Final Four. That'd be kind of crazy.
It would.
Okay. All right. What does AI? What does AI? What does AI give us?
AY gives us
For
for the Midwest region. We've got Houston versus
Say it as the
acronym.
acronym. Yeah, Sayu.
Sayu. All right. It picked Houston.
That's Cristiano Ronaldo's university.
Okay, so Gonzaga versus Georgia.
That's a dog bowl.
A bulldog wins.
Oh, okay.
You got it?
Yeah, I did.
Gonzaga.
All right. Georgia, though, is sneaky physical, though.
They are.
All right. Clemson versus McNeese. Isn't McNeese the school where good old Will Wade is at?
I don't know who Will Wade is.
He's the cheater from LSU who did all the audio and all that junk.
Clemson.
Okay. Clemson, I think, could be a Cinderella. I don't know if a Cinderella story is really
It does
a 5
say
seed, but...
McNeese could be a sleeper, but Clemson is the safer bet.
Okay.
Okay,
I like it.
We've got Purdue versus High Point.
What the heck is High Point?
I don't know. This is their first time, though.
Well, that is the high point of their life.
It is, but that's as far as they're getting.
Oh, well, it's about to become a low point.
Purdue is here. Purdue's side advantage makes them a strong choice.
Yes, but not against Auburn. They lost by, was it 16 or something?
Yeah, it was a good bit.
Tex versus Xav.
Do you not know how to say that?
No, it's Xavier. I know, but
Okay.
I'm doing the
I got you, I got
Tex
you.
versus Xav.
So who you picking?
Xav.
Okay, that's who they picked.
Did they really?
Illinois is going down.
Really?
Yep.
Okay, so I actually earlier was thinking that, but I think Texas is the one that beats Xavier, then goes on to beat Illinois.
Yeah, Texas is good.
I think Texas is very good. They just lack defense.
This next one,
Kentucky versus Troy.
I'm excited for this matchup.
I am too.
I am.
You know who I hope gets it though?
Who?
Troy. I don't think Troy's going to do it though.
They're not.
Yeah, it's Kentucky.
Kentucky's talent should get them through.
I
That's what
just
it says.
realized that our game is at 1:50 p.m. on a Thursday. The Auburn game. Anyways.
All right, we got UCLA versus Utah State.
UCLA.
Utah State.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
Tennessee versus
Wofford.
Wofford. Wofford. Tennessee
Tennessee.
as the number 2 seed.
I like Tennessee a lot, actually.
I do. Tennessee is probably my second favorite.
I was gonna say if I wasn't
next
an Auburn
next
fan,
to Auburn.
if I wasn't an Auburn fan, I probably would be a Tennessee, just because they're really good at everything and I like the colors.
Yes.
All right, round of 32 for the Midwest.
We've got Houston versus the Zags.
Houston.
Houston.
Okay, so far AI has picking the 1 seed all the way through. Clemson and Purdue.
Clemson and Purdue. Purdue.
Once again, midnight early. Zav. Or Texas.
Or Kentucky, you mean?
Kentucky.
It's
Texas.
Kentucky.
It is Kentucky, okay. And then Utah State or Tennessee.
Tennessee.
All right. Ooh, SEC matchup there.
All right, we got Houston versus Purdue.
I think Houston wins that.
Houston.
Okay. Kentucky or Tennessee?
Kentucky or Tennessee?
Tennessee, probably.
Tennessee.
Yeah, that defense, man.
That defense is legit.
Okay, hold on. So before we ask AI, I mean, there's the possibility of AI picking all 1 seeds to make the Final Four. Has that ever happened? Surely.
I'm sure it has.
Okay. It's not often, though.
No.
Okay, here we go.
All right, so who do we have right now in our
Final Four, it's
This is
all
Auburn.
3 1 seeds. It's Auburn, Florida versus Duke,
Duke.
and who's Duke playing?
Duke is going to play Houston.
Okay. I think, honestly, Tennessee would probably win that.
I do too.
When Auburn played Houston, and then I watched Houston, Texas Tech, and Houston, Kansas. Houston is very good, but if you shut down their guard play, if you shut down that kid, LJ Cryer, the few games I've watched, I haven't watched every single game, but they kind of struggle, and Zakai Ziegler could shut him down, I think. Okay, so all 1 seeds in the Final Four. Who is going to the championship? Do you want to go back to Auburn, Florida, or do you want to do Duke and Houston? Let's end with the Auburn and Florida so I can have a few more seconds, according to AI.
Do the Duke.
Do the Duke. All right, Nick. Don't do the Dookie.
Do the Duke versus Houston.
It's probably going to pick Duke.
Survey says.
By the way, Auburn has played every single 1 seed.
Or it's given a whole Duke strengths.
Oh my gosh.
It's
Read
going to
them off. Read them off what Duke's strengths are going into this game.
elite scoring and 3-point shooting.
Yeah.
Strong tournament experience and deep roster. Well-coached team with a balanced offense.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, that guy Knipple's really good. He's a good 3-point shooter. Knipple is.
Yeah.
Yeah, what are you looking at me like that for?
And then Houston's the best defense in the country.
I thought Tennessee was.
I highly disagree with AI. Tennessee is by far the best defense.
Like every single statistic I've seen with Ken Palm and net, it had Tennessee as the number 1 defense.
Apparently not AI's.
Well, screw it.
Physical and aggressive rebounding team. Strong, experienced backcourt that can control the pace.
But it goes back to what I said, that backcourt.
So
Who does it have winning, Duke or Houston?
this game will be a defensive
I
versus
agree.
offense battle. You know, usually that's a basketball.
AI, that's a table pick. AI, wow. Yeah, I got another hot pick. Whoever scores the most points is gonna win.
Yeah. All you have to do is put the ball in the basket.
Yeah, guys, basketball's simple.
Duke will try to push the tempo and rely on their shooters. But Houston's defensive pressure and ability to dominate the boards could slow them down. If Houston could limit Duke's 3-point shooting and force turnovers, they should control the game. The pick says Houston defeats Duke.
Really?
Yes.
From an Auburn aspect, if we were to win the Florida game, I like the Houston matchup over the Duke. Me personally.
All right.
Also, the guy on Houston who has the crazy 1970s chops, we need to cut those, dog. it ain't it. All right, Auburn versus Florida. I'm acting like this is the real life game in the fact that I'm already this nervous and this is all on a computer and AI. Y'all, this is why I don't watch a lot of games with people. I get too nervous. Okay?
All right. Auburn's strength, high tempo offense with strong perimeter shooting, great defensive pressure, forcing turnovers, deep and athletic roster with strong coaching. Bruce Pearl.
Yes, sir.
Florida's strength, balanced scoring inside and outside, solid rebounding and defensive presence in the paint, experienced in big games with tournament-tested players.
Can we just agree that Florida is essentially Thanos with all the gems or whatever?
Pretty much.
Or whatever it is. I'm not big into Marvel.
AI says
Just gonna pick Florida.
Auburn defeats Florida.
Shut up. You're lying.
Auburn defeats Florida.
AI is the greatest thing ever made. This is a table The computer. I love
This
this
is
thing.
great.
Oh my
Let's
gosh.
see if you still
War
love it
Eagle.
here in a
Yeah,
second.
bada get a baby. You know what I'm saying? Rah, rah, rah.
So we got Auburn versus Houston.
I mean, a matchup in San Antonio, Texas. Once again, why do we have to play Houston every single time in Texas?
Oh, it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
I thought it was in New Orleans. I guess not.
Oh my gosh, I am just buzzed right now. I mean,
All
this,
right. So,
dear Lord, please let this be how it all goes. Oh my
all right.
gosh. Would you ever have thought Auburn would have a team that goes to the national championship? This isn't real though, so I don't know why I'm acting like it is.
Yes, I don't know. They might not make it. So
Okay, well,
all right.
okay, calm down,
National
baby.
championship, Auburn versus Houston. All right, the prediction. This game is a clash of styles. Auburn's speed versus Houston's defense. If Auburn gets hot from 3 and controls the tempo, they could pull away. However, Houston's defense and rebound could slow Auburn down and limit their transition game. Championship games tend to favor defensive and toughness. The pick for AI
is Houston.
Houston
Yep.
wins the national championship.
I hate AI. That's trash.
Trash.
Absolute garbage. Hey, real quick, ask AI how many total points will be scored in the championship
So
game.
it already has this. Final score, Houston.
Oh yeah.
It says the final score, Houston 72, Auburn 66. 138.
Okay, there we go.
All right, 138. It is. All right.
Well, that's pretty interesting. Hey, make sure you comment below who you think the national championship will be. Do you think AI's picks were table or
Trash.
make sure you subscribe and like. And yeah, a lot of times we do things with food and we test out untested AI recipes to find out if they're table or trash. But today we wanted to do something a little bit different, and definitely in the future might be a little bit content that it kind of gets away from the kitchen a little bit. But hopefully all of our videos to you are table. Make sure you subscribe, and also make sure to comment if you like our idea of having a punishment of who has the better picks. So
Well, that sounds good.
yeah.
All right, War Eagle.
Boom. See you next time.